let's get to work. Let's get to it. Back on a stream. Hey. Always dying to get back on the streams. I think it was last Wednesday or something. I did my last one. So yeah, I had a bit of a week off, but I've been doing stuff. If you've looked at my YouTube channel, I've just been like trying to get another little mini environment out there. Did like a little Pokemon style. Well, I got Twin Leaf Town from Pokemon Diamond and remade that as a realistic environment. But yeah, I was completely gone past the greetings. Welcome back everyone to another stream. We're back ready to jump into some more Wizard101. Yeah, we left off the last one. Did the foliage down the centre, just down that one road. In the meantime, I've been talking to people on Reddit again, and I was getting feedback that yeah, it was just starting to not feel as magic anymore because of the realistic aspect of it, and some of the lighting and stuff like that. It was just losing its magical touch, which yeah. So that I spent the weekend, yesterday, this morning, just trying to figure out how to help do that. I think I've come up with a solution. It took me a while to figure out how to do it, but now I know what I'm doing with it. It's pretty simple actually. It's always the way, isn't it? Like as soon as you figure out how to do something, like you can just do it again and again. Hey, welcome back, Nix. Welcome back. Nice to see you in the chat again. Ready to go? Got your little dragon on the go. Awesome. But yeah, as well as that, I just wanted to thank all the new subscribers I've got coming in. I don't think I'll read them out just in case I butcher any names. Like, but I have them on the stream at the start, and I just appreciate you everyone for subscribing to me and supporting the journey on this. Like, it's amazing. So we've got our music in the background. Got our Wizard101 set up. I'm going to be like down this way now because I'm thinking I'm going to be trying to get this kind of area done, because at the minute we've just kind of had that one angle that's looking good at the minute, so we need to just do more on top of that. I'm going to keep that spinning so we don't lose that. But yeah, here we are. So my solution to make it feel a bit more wizardry is taking a look at actually Harry Potter and trying to get them Diagon Alley vibes where the houses are like crooked, they're twisted, just so they're not like have a bit more surreal to them. I've added some more particles down here as well, the lighting, and as you can see the actual path going down here. I've tried to manipulate the texture they have on the game as well going down here, which is a real pain. I'll show you. I was trying to find the flattest little stone possible. All these are like individual pieces. Let me ungroup. You can see how awkward it is to kind of like rotate it into shape, and then you having to like duplicate it. It's not like an easy maneuverability either. You've got to duplicate it out and try and keep it as flat to the surface as possible, and then you have to rotate that, but it's not a smooth rotation. So that just took me a little minute to do. But now I've got the main shape. I can do to this what I've been doing with the houses, and I tried originally to go onto the modelling section on here. Can you guys see that okay? I've updated the output settings on my video, but let me know if anything's wrong. So what was I doing before? So I went on to merge, and it was messing up the materials, so it would just completely change the materials. It would like either get rid of it entirely, or it would just make it grey. But I found out if you go onto tools and you go onto merge actors, you can like use all those actors that I've selected there, I can get into my folder. I've got buildings there. If I make a new folder for this, so it can just be like decor or something, and then I'll just call this. Should have SM before all these. SM floor pattern. So we can save that, and then all I would have to do is just pull it out, and it's its own entity. I can maneuver it out much easier. It's all one thing. I haven't got to worry about keeping it all grouped together. So I can continue that when I'm coming down here now. So that's the same thing I did with my houses. So I've had to get them all grouped together, go into tools, merge the actors, which has given me like a few combinations now of houses, and they're all stuck together. So I can use them anytime I want. But like if I want to get like different styles using the same stuff, oh brill, thank you. I'm hoping it looks more detailed now, the actual footage, because I had the output to 1920 by 1080 all the way around. Yeah, that way around. I think it was like zooming in on my content, making it a bit more blurry, so I'm hoping now I'm a bit more zoomed out. It should be a bit more clear on you guys now, because I've got a widescreen monitor, so it's hard to see if that was any good. Oh yeah, I've got it open on my phone, looks okay. So yeah, I've got like, this is like my building area at the minute, to have like different types of houses, merge them together, and then we can like put them in place where they need to be in here. So I've got like my little sections of the houses. If I want to like grab that, change the color on the right here, I can do that nicely now. So I've been like splitting them off, and then here's the last two houses that I've done, and there I've needed to like get these houses twisted, because like obviously compared to like these ones, I've not done anything like that, but I was going to wait till stream to show you guys how I did that. So it's quite simple actually. So I can go back to the modeling tab here now, and then if I just go to deform, go to warp, one thing I wanted to make sure is these, it's like a point, no, I need to change it to from bend to twist, and then these like anchor points is where it's like twisting from, so I need it to be like from the top like that. That's really twisted, that's like way too much. We only want it like 5 degrees or 10, just to get a slight twist. You can see how easy that like it does ruin it. I have done lock bottom, but I might keep it off just to make sure it is all on the ground. You can obviously rotate it afterwards. That the clear stuff is because I've got the original mesh shown, so I can take that off to be a bit more visible with it. So we've got 10. I usually go between 10 and -10. I've not really gone any further than that, so it doesn't look too ridiculous. Because if I went to like, let's say like -50, like that's just weird. So -10. So if I got them anchor points now, you can see how it all like it changes from where it's twisting from all the way around. So I'll just stuck to from like top to bottom of it. So I think when it twists, it like kind of twists around like horizontally that way. So yeah, I think we'll stick to -10 on that one, so we can accept that. I have to do it this way with merging it all first, because with like this one where it's all like separated meshes, if I wanted to warp that once it was like already, it would update these separate bits permanently. And like if two buildings are using the same type of wall, that building would have to have the same look, and it might be completely out of place. It might make the windows or the doors just completely off. So this is like a safe way to do it and make sure it all is just like the same entity, if that makes sense. Like these buildings have been like a big challenge, really, you know, like to get looking good and still having that magical feel to them. So I can go onto this one now, go to warp again. You should have the similar settings. The upper bound and lower bound, that just kind of like moves how far up and down the building, because I think if it's smaller, you won't get much of a twist from the bottom. So to be fair, it might be better if I go further down with that. That's quite nice, actually. Yeah, I don't really go much. Maybe 15. That's okay. The crooked house, isn't it, at the end of the street? That's pretty cool. Yeah, and I feel like I need to like address the whole lighting situation. Like, lighting doesn't really happen until like the end of the kind of project or environment that you're working on. At the minute, I've only got the skylight and like the post-processing volume, so it only like lights up the whole thing at the same time. If I wanted to do like proper lighting down here, make sure this was nice and lit, I'd have to grab point lights, spotlights, and make sure it was lit up really nicely. There's loads of different things you have to like sort out in that as well. Loads of little things to change. Let me show you. It's just easier. So if I had like a point light down here, I'd have to like change the radius of it so the attention span can get as much as I wanted, or just a little area. The intensity can change how bright you want it to be. Then you change the colour to get like the same kind of atmosphere you wanted from the rest of the world. Temperature, I mean, you can use that, or I've just used it with the post-processing volume to get like the same kind of temperature throughout the whole level. So it's a big thing to do. It's time consuming, but my main focus right now is getting the environment done. I could do the lighting in here once the shopping district is done, but I just want to like make sure everyone knows like I know it needs doing, but it'll be done. Like it'll be the last thing I do. But yeah, if you've noticed, when I'm zooming in and out, the house is like moving back to where it was. That's something I just need to update on the actual building mesh that we've made. So there's something called LOD, which is level of detail, and like to save energy, they either break it down, so like when you're too far away, it will kind of render to like a state where it's not using up too much of the CPU. So this one's on like 4 levels of detail. I literally drop it down to 1, save that, so that there's only one state it can possibly be in, and then no matter how far away I am, that will stay exactly like that. If I put it back up to like 3, I think it will go back to doing what it was before. Wait for that to load, just to kind of prove what I'm doing. Okay, nice wait. Yeah. Sorry for the big bombardment of information just so early on. There's always a lot to say when you start these streams, because there's a bit like of catching up to do. If I've done some work in my own time, or I've had like a few days off, then you've got to come back to it and like bring everyone back up to the same speed. Okay, I think it just takes longer to like add more LODs and take them away. So I won't do that again next time. This is just going to be like a point to prove of the like how LODs affect how the static mesh renders in the environment. So we don't want to be like far away and all the buildings go back to straight, because that's the whole point of having thingy. Okay, it's not going to do it now, is it? But that is what's changed it. So we'll apply save, and then I'll show you on the next one we do, because we've still got to do this one. So the building on this one. So zoom in, it's nice and crooked. Zoom out, literally it's already going back to its normal original form. So drop that down to 1, save, apply changes. Haha. And then that's all saved, isn't it? Yeah. Save everything. And yeah, we come back this far now, and it's still the crooked house that we want. Brilliant. So I can take you through the process of doing the whole building, because we've got one more to do here. I am aware in the game that sick friends. It's a bit closer to the path than I'd want it to be, but that's fine. I'm not worried. With the power of foliage, I can definitely sort that. So this one, this one is basically this house. It is that house, so I can just kind of copy and paste that in. It's all the same color, blue. So with the actually, it's got a blue trim compared to that. So that's fine. I've got that just over here. That's all separated though. Let me grab that one. It's a bit of a mess. Obviously, this is where a boulevard's going to be, isn't it? So this will all have to go before, or just move somewhere else before I work on that. Did I? No. So I've got to make sure I'm like duplicating it before I work on it. Because then if I want to revert it back to its original form, I can. Or use, I don't know. It's useful for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to look around this, because like this build is missing a few windows on the one side, and I know you'll probably you're going to need that. You need some around the front for sure, around here, and yeah, because like they have windows going all the way around the building, so it's not a big deal. So if I just come to where's my building material stuff? So we'll grab that, duplicate it, so we've still got one there for any future buildings we work on. Just gonna move these out of the way. And then we can just rotate that into place. I might have to just go into unlit mode again. And then we can, if we just want to ungroup this slightly and get the awnings bigger or smaller, that's absolutely fine, but I might keep it as it is. I'm just going to quickly change the colour of that to, is that blue, or is that, ooh, my bad, because that looks purple to me. I might have to make a new one and make like a dark blue, but what colour have I got? You're a light blue, so I'll just change it to light blue. That's fine. And then that's touching the wall, nice, yep. And then we'll just duplicate that out to that side. And then are they around the back as well? Yeah, of course they are. And then we just like group these up to the main building, and then all I need to change once that's done is the bottom trim of this to blue as well, to match the Wizard101 house. I don't think that's actually touching the wall. Yes, it is. Make sure they're kind of like equal amounts apart from each other, so that I can move over a bit more this way. And then I'm going to add some up here as well, but I'm going to do like the little ones I think up there, or wait, did I? No, yeah, because I can ungroup that, but which I've done that over here, which is actually quite useful now, because I'm going to just grab parts of it that I want instead. Make sure we get that and the window. We can group that together and then move that over to where we're building this new one. So we're literally, it's just like my little like construction site area. And then we can just drag it into place like once we're done, but we've got to obviously merge it all together again. Can't stay, but great job. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Don't worry if you can't stay. I just appreciate the kind messages. Here by Hermix. This is cool. Ah, yes. Oh, thanks so much. So I've got a little window up there. Checking yeah, of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Yeah. I have like learnt some things whilst I've been doing this, which is really good. Like how to, if I wanted to like change how tight the bricks were, I could probably do it. But I think that's going to be a bit finicky. So I'd rather just leave them how they are, because I know in the game they're like quite chunky bricks anyway. Stuff like under here where it's a bit darker, because I can easily spot now that the bricks are like facing the wrong way, which isn't very good. Let me just bring that out. Do I want to make it smaller? I'm gonna make it slightly smaller, just like that. Just gonna quickly save. I'm gonna add these to the building. Oh damn, shouldn't have done that. Let me put that one there first. Let's finish this and then we'll add it to the building. And then we'll grab that one, duplicate that around here. Like the bricks are going the wrong way here, but I feel like because you're not really going to be looking, it's not something I want to like spend too much time on doing compared to actually just getting the environment done, basically. Kind of like always central, but do that, and then we want windows around here as well, don't we? Yeah, that's fair enough. And compared to the last stream now, I've definitely got chats working. I figured out why that wasn't working. Still got it backed up on my phone just in case, but I'm pretty confident that it's not going to break on me now unless YouTube just has a meltdown. Fingers crossed. Right now. Oh, little puppies going. Sorry. Did that move? I feel like it moved. Right, I think that's all together now. So we'll I'm just going to check by moving it all. No, there you go. That's why we check, because these aren't attached. Wait, what wasn't attached? Wait. Oh, right, I see. Yeah, that's just an easy way to check if everything's attached to it. Yeah, it's got windows on all sides now. So, right, do it from the start. So, merge the actors. Just click merge actors because that's everything we need for it. Meshes, put it into my buildings, and then just building. Oh wait, I should be putting SM at the start of all of these just to have the static mesh it's a precursor, but it's all right. So we've got a new building now, so that's like a nice complete building we've got here we can add. And then all we got to do is just delete that. And that's kind of helping, like, the items label in here. All these will probably eventually go. And it'll just be like buildings, building 8, building 8. Which is a bit better than seeing all the individual pieces all on there. So let's put that up to there. Nice, 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 nice. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. We'll bring it down to about there. I think that suits it. I think that's fine. Have it coming on the curb a little bit. I think that's what we've been doing for them, really. They're kind of edging the curb. And then obviously what we've got to do is get the twist on it as well. Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan to build the whole thing. There are some concerning bits. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to change the colour of those. But that's just going to be another building. Fine. The concerning thing is the dark cave and how that connects. Because, yeah. But I'm not going to worry about that until we come to it. There's loads to do. I need to find where that little material is. No, anything red. Yeah. So that needs to change to blue. That should change to blue all the way around now. Which should match that, because that is just blue. Brill. And then I'm going to do that as a merge actor. I could replace it. But I might have another one of those buildings with the red anyway, so I might as well have it as a separate one. I won't say just why yet, but after shopping districts I think I'm going to go to Unicorn Way and go that direction. Not going to say why. Something might be in the works, but we'll save that. So I should be able to just do this, change it to number 9. That's that trim done. Look at that, beautiful. There's a bit more space on the back of here, isn't there? Don't necessarily want to be moving all that now though. I think it's going to be better if I just quickly give myself some space like that. It's not much, but that's fine. I was worried about having to move the paths, so I might have to, yeah, I'm going to have to move them. But you can see how I would do that, I suppose. If I go to the landscape, go to the manage, and I use my splines tool, I should be able to see like little, I should be able to see little mountains. These. And then you can just kind of grab them and pull them into shape. I'm guessing there's one in here I need to move. There it is. Move that out here. Make sure it's in the ground. Yep, that's that side sorted. And then this side. Same again, just make sure it's like straight here. And then we'll grab. There's like 2 in here. Okay, I don't know what that one's for. I need to slow the thingy down. Right, that goes into... Made these to look like pretty symmetrical. Let's do that, and then I'll add another one. I think it's Control and click. Yep. I'm going to have to remember to do that anyway, because I'm going to have to do it for the avenues and lanes. So So yeah, I think my plan of action, it would be to get shopping district done. Just got a bit to do yet on that. Then we'll go to Unicorn Way. Still need to kind of finish off the commons area. Now I've done some updates to the buildings and that, but I might do that at my own time, save you guys having to watch that. I think Unicorn Way would be a bit more interesting to do. My big thing about Unicorn Way is I'm gonna also try and use Blender to make the unique statues. Let me show you. This isn't the reason why I can't tell you, but this is something I've mentioned in the past anyway. Obviously there's the big fountain here with the massive unicorn on top of it, and I don't think I'm going to find a statue or something to replicate that. So I want to give it a go and just try and make these statues using Blender, and then I can import them in. And that'll be like the first 3D modeling thing I've ever done. So yeah, I'll give it a go. Been watching some tutorials. I need to have a bit of a practice, but it's just finding the time, isn't it? Like, lots going on. But yeah, get back to this. We need to warp it now, don't we? So deform, warp. I'm gonna keep the bottom. Let's turn this so it's the whole building. And then, oh my gosh, went the wrong way. Does that look better going twisting that way? I think it's twisting the other way better. Oh god, let me just type it. Minus 15. Nah, minus 10. Make sure that's like vertical. Because it sort of looks like it's inviting you to look at all the doors, and it's weird how you can see kind of all the fronts of the doors. That one's warped a bit too much because of the doors going into the building. We don't like that. No wait. Gotta work on one at a time, ain't you? So minus 10. Oh, it's because I've done that again. Accept that. Don't think that's too bad. That should be fine. I just want to quickly kind of de-warp this. Not sure what's going on with the door. Don't think the door was like that beforehand, was it? Oh, it was. It was. Okay, let me just cancel everything on that. I can quickly fix that because it was one of these buildings here. Well, it was you. Which one's gotten? I think they're all exactly the same. Something about it must be the warpage. Take me to it. There you go. I think it is the warpage. So if we go like, yeah, do that. Do 10 the other way, or 15. There we go. We've got a door back now. It's still twisted, so that's good. That one's starting to clip as well a little bit. That'll be fine. Could do some windows on the side of there, really. That is you. So all I would need to do for that, to make sure the windows are there, is grab these, and then I can just kind of like overwrite the buildings that we've made. Once I've done these couple, I can start doing some foliage then. That's a nice fun thing to do. Go to the materials, it's the other one. Pick that one. Yep. Definitely going to be some around the back, isn't there? Let's just do it. Make sure it's nice and straight. Make sure it's not inside the wall. There we go. And then we'll do... We could do 3 down here, maybe. And 3. Oh, it's missing a thing there, isn't it? Yeah. Let me group all this together, and then I'll just quickly grab. It might be the same size. Let's grab that. If not, I'll just ungroup it and then select one of the other sides. Should be able to just turn it. Make sure it's red as well. Let's change that to red. I'm just going to go into unlit mode just so I can make sure it's not inside the wall. I need to make sure it's far enough down. That's the wall doing that. Because that building's too far in, but okay. I think we can get away with that. It's going to be hidden anyway, so we'll grab that, put it on that group. Let's go back to the selection tool, and then when we merge these now, it's building number 7. So buildings, just save it on that. Yeah, and then now when we go over to building 7, it should have these updates. Oh no, I've done the wrong one. No, I've saved the wrong one. You sausage. You sausage, you sausage. That's supposed to be there. Which one are you? Aren't you supposed to be the front? No. Oh, what's going on? Oh, of course. No? Yeah, I just completely overwrit it. That's fine. Okay, I can save it, I can save it, I can save it. Tools, merge. Right, let's put that one. Let's make a new one. Let's make a new one, it seems easier. Building 10. If I chose the right building, it would have been fine, but I just didn't. Okay, so bear with just a moment then. So you need to disappear. I need to bring you over here now. I have to just re-twist these, re-warp them. It's got nice windows coming down here now, and then building 10. Chuck that there. Make sure it's in the ground. Yeah, I think that's fine. No, it's not. There you go. You're fine. So save. I've not updated the mesh on that, have I? The LODs. Ooh, change that to 1. Save. Apply changes. It's a lot of toing and throwing, isn't it? That's crooked for ages now, forever. Get the model on that. Deform. How's that? It's a bit too crooked. Let's put it down to 10 instead. Yeah, that's fine. Hope everyone's okay. Thanks all for tuning in again. That's already done for the LODs. Bro. And then this one needs a little warpage. Let's go the minus direction. Let's make sure it's the vertical as well. So the whole thing might need a bit of rotating, which will be fine. I think it must have been like one of these ones, building 3 or 4 that was supposed to be overwritten. Let's make sure the LOD on this one is updated as well to 1. And then we'll go to this selection, give that a little rotate. Still need to make the little sign as well. I think all these are stain warped, which is good. Let me know if they are moving. I think building, don't know if I updated building 8, but I'm not using it yet, but it might have to at some point, so I'll change that. So now I think we can start doing some more foliage. This is the best part. Filling in all these gaps with some lovely greenery and stuff, so let's make sure that's fine all around here still. Yeah, amazing. So that I'm going to try and kind of work our way from the front to the back, I suppose. So we need a little wall coming out and round, so we can do that. Just make ours a bit bigger than it is on here. So somewhere, if I can just grab that. Could do painting the grass as well actually, because it's just dirt at the minute. Yeah, it's literally at the back, and then we can rotate that. You should be able to be able to get around it though. So let's make sure we can. Feel like this needs to be a bit smaller. Push that into like there maybe. And that works. Yeah, let's quickly paint the landscape, because it's just all dirty, isn't it, at the minute? So we can just grab our grass, put it down to like 200, and then let's make this all lovely and green. Wizard City is so nice for like feeling like them good vibes. I know a lot of people would agree, especially on Reddit, that you need to make Wizard City feel like homely and just happy, I suppose. So the summery vibes, nice greenery, popping colours, the vibrance of different colours you add to it all help. There will be another thing I need to do for these decorations. So when you get to like these squares, I think it's like in each corner there's just like a bunch of squares. Yeah, okay, it's like a circular kind of shape. So I'm going to have to try and make that as well at some point. I won't do that just yet. Hey, you just got another subscriber, I think. Might come through in a sec. Yeah, HR, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Don't think I've got a notification thing for that. Oh well, it should be doing it on Stream Elements, but it's annoying how it hasn't come through. Oops. Right. So we need some pink and yellow bushes on the front of that. I might bring it up a little bit just to match though, quickly. So I'll bring it up to about there. And then get the flattening tool a bit too high. And then I'll just if anything goes like that, I can just push it back down, not too bad. I'll just go around the edges again and just kind of push them back down if I need to. Whoa, right on the edge, come on. Come on. You know you want to push down. Oh my god, go. Come on, just go. Just going back and forth between like... Stop it. No, down. Nope. I think I'm worrying too much. That's almost there then. There we go. It's so annoying you can't get like a square flattening tool where you can use that, but it still comes up as a circle, so it's like, that's not what you want. You want a square. That's fine, save that, go back to selection. Oh no, for God's sake. Oh god. Try to do it as quick as I can. Ah. Okay, Sam, don't move. Selection. Selectione. I'm just aware there's so much to do in building this. I don't mind the fact that it's going to take a while, because that's obviously good for me and everyone watching, but I still want to make an effort and try and do it like as quick as I can. So you and no and you, yeah. I remember these are bundles of 4. I'll just grab them. So move them over there. Oh, no, which one? No, come back. Come back! Come back! There we go. Where are you running? Why are you running? So I need space on the right for it. Okay, I'm going to slow my camera down. It's just going way too quick. Please, thank you. Give a little twist. It's annoying me that like every time I move it's going into the ground and not just across. Just go across. I think maybe if I just group it together it might help. There we go. Oh. Oh, it came through. Hey, there we go. 5 years later the notification comes through. Okay, I'm just going to delete these because then I can just move them as a group then. It's just a bit easier then. I shouldn't have the worry of it going into the ground. This is like the new X, Y and Z of this mesh. Brill. So if I go back and grab some yellow plants. Two, 3 and 4. Let's group that. And I could also make our own little mesh of that as well if I wanted to, but it's not a big thing Hey, thanks so much for the new subscriber. Hey. I think in like the last, I think I started doing this like just before December. Or just kind of like uploading on YouTube a bit more frequently, and I managed to get like I think almost 100 subscribers in like that time. I'm really like really appreciate it. Definitely found something I can get invested into doing Wizard101 stuff. Like, so glad I found other people who love the game as much as me. Don't worry about that because we're about to cover it all with bushes. Let's grab some of these bushes. And then we'll obviously, what I've been doing is like adding the bushes, adding these like little white leaves for a bit of contrast, and then adding these other flowers for some colour in it as well, so it's not just green. It's nice to see green, but it's nice to have some other colours popping out of that section as well. Oh, thanks, man. Hair mix, man. What a geezer. Do you do YouTube hair mix? I feel like you got like a nice profile picture that's looks like someone who would like put effort into YouTube videos. If you do, I'll check out your page. Do 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 do. I think the next couple days in terms of streaming, when tomorrow might not be, I was having to take a little part-time job tomorrow. It's like just during the daytime, and Thursday it'll be in the evening. I think it'll be the next one. Just need to get back into the routine of getting back into work tomorrow. And then yeah, Thursday we can jump back on this, just continue this wherever we leave off today. I'm planning on trying to do this for a little bit, quite a bit today, get a few hours, try and get like this almost done around here, if not done. At least want to be starting like going in that direction towards the fountain and the cliff, which I feel is likely. How long have we been going for right now? Almost an hour. Buildings are like in place around here. Oh, that's gone too far again. All it is foliage, so it's just like a lot of duplicating, rescaling, lots of stuff like that. Did for a little bit. I'm not consistent enough to, so I stopped maybe one day. Oh, I haven't got a Discord just yet. Well, I do, but I don't know if it's worth me having it accessible. Maybe if I get to a point where I can unlock stickers and I've got a bit more, if I get any more subscribers, I don't know how well this is going to do, then by all means I'll do my best to make a Discord and get it operational, because it'll be fun. So what kind of videos did you do though? It is hard to be consistent. That's one thing I've definitely struggled the past how long, especially if like so I did like gaming streams and then turn them into videos, and then if you've got like stuff going on in life that keeps you busy as well. It's really hard to find a routine with it. So yeah, I think this is the most consistent I have ever been. Not saying I've like doing the same days every week, but I'm at least doing like 1 or 2 streams and a video every week or two. Okay, yeah, okay. Does like notifications, doesn't it, for like going live? Yeah, I can sort that out then. That could be the next thing I do. I've also, because I've updated my OBS to do like a proper output of like my whole screen, like the actual size of it rather than zooming in. I might end up doing like a nice overlay, but I know that can be here or there as well. It can look a bit too much going on a picture, but it'd be good to like hide like the OBS with the overlay, so like I can see that, because at the minute I've got I can see the chat on my screen, but it's hidden behind the chat that you can see on your screen. But if I had an overlay, I could put it wherever I wanted and still be able to obviously read it, and you guys wouldn't have to worry about seeing the chat twice. That's what I was worried about if I had it on show, because I could like move it up like that, and the chat is on the screen now, so I've got it literally tucked behind where the chat is on OBS. I have tried streaming on Twitch. That's where I did originally start with when it comes to like gaming, but obviously because I'm doing Unreal Engine, I don't think that's really I don't think that's a category. I might be wrong. Tell me if I am wrong, because it might be a good idea to have a look at doing it on there instead. But I am kind of all set up with YouTube now, so it might be a bit of an awkward one to get all moved over there. Kind of depends as well, because like I do love doing this for sure, but if there was a way to do this and gaming content as well, I'll be all for it. But that's just like a lot going on. Do I have enough time to do that? I'll be like literally I don't think I'll be making as much quality content, which I hope you guys feel well, I hope I feel I'm getting better at streaming anyway. Not saying I'm like amazing at all, but I just feel like because I've streamed like the past month or so now, I'm hoping there's been like improvements from where I started. So but yeah, Twitch, do you know Dragon Age, the game? I was playing the multiplayer of that because that's like one of them niche games that I'm like quite addicted to. Haven't played it for a bit now, but that's just because my controller doesn't want to work on there anymore. So it's pink and purpley. Yeah, I do have. Oh, I had that combination up here. So if I just do this and make a group out of these, 3 and 4. Group that. Now I've got my new group of plants that I can place over here. Seen it but never played it. The thing is, I didn't play like the story. I have played the story on my own time, but I was playing the multiplayer because it's literally a dungeon crawler. Dungeon crawler, you find new equipment to upgrade your character, and you just keep like rinse and repeating, getting stronger and stronger. And I don't know what is so addictive about that to me, but it just was. Like the idea of doing that, and then eventually, if like a company did that, and then it just like updated new maps, new armor to upgrade, new just new things to be able to unlock, I would just be able to play that kind of game for forever and ever. It's just really addicting. Twitch is a cool community, and you could always multi-stream as well. Do you not need a pretty like beastie PC for that? Sounds like quite an ask. Multi-stream. I was in like, you mean like you could stream my Unreal Engine on here and then gaming on Twitch? Yeah. Need to wrap it around here. Yeah. It's just having time and then picking the game, isn't it, I suppose? And then like with like the content of the game, would I post it on the same page as I'm posting my Unreal Engine stuff with this? Because I've definitely grown a community with the Wizard101. But it'd be good to like branch out and have multiple communities like coming together. That'd be really nice. Has to come right around to there. These bring this coming into the corner. Yeah, I played the multiplayer on it instead of the actual single player. Sometimes games are just fun like that. I mean, it does come to the end, doesn't it? It comes right to the road, so I do need to have that to there. Like so, like that, yeah. And then we can bring the bushes up to the actual plants then. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. And then just this one. I can squeeze that into there, can't I? And then any like small little gaps I can see, I can just kind of budge these bushes up to it. There. Do 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 do. And then we need to carry on these other coloured bushes around here. But yeah, there's loads of things to consider when it comes to like content creating stuff. Like, do you stick to your guns? Do you try different things at the same time? Do you have like multiple accounts? Do you have different days to do different playlists? Do you spend a week doing one game? Do you spend a week doing another game, coming back to each one? Like, because you do have variety streamers, I suppose, but it's just lots to consider, isn't there? Especially when you're still having to work on top to even like make any money at all. Like, it's definitely fun though. Like, it's a great way to like meet the community of like people who have the same interests of you. Have one over in the corner here. Yeah, big boy at the back, like that. And then let's have this over here at the front a little bit. But I like them being exactly the same height, so let's duck that down. So they got that little flower patch around there, that's pretty cool. Got some grass around here, I suppose, all these little bushes. Don't really feel like leaving it blank as much as it is. How about little pebbly rocks? Do I have that on the foliage? Not sure if I've done that on this or not. I do. One thing I need to do with these. If I increase the roughness on the material, if it is on there, doesn't like react to the light as much. So if I just kind of, I'll put a multiplier in there. Where's that coming from? It's coming from there. Okay, it's coming from there. Put that into roughness. And times that by like 3 or something. Save that. And see how that looks for now. It's either doing this or you just make it darker. I think you can go a bit higher than that then. Let's try 30. Doesn't want to do it on there, so let's just make it darker. If I just do this again, multiply that, press 3 and click. Don't make it pitch black, let's make it darker. And then add that as the base colour instead. There you go. And then come off that. Oh. Let's add a bit of grass just around here. That looks cartoony. I think that's part of the fantasy bundle, that is. Won't use that one then. It's like long grass. Use this one, but just make it smaller. Yeah, we'll just grab all 3 of those. Oh. Okay, let's grab those 2 then. Usually I would have like a bit of grass scattered around, but I'm going to try and just kind of fill in as much as of this space as possible with it, and then see how that looks instead. Because usually, obviously, when you come across a grassy place, there's not really much gap. It's just like specific heights, isn't it? Would definitely help if it was like touching the ground. It's because the ground's not flat, so it's just doodly-doo, doodly-doo. I mean, as long as the ones on the edges, the visible ones, are on the ground, you won't even know that the others aren't touching the ground. Has anybody ever seen or played the game? Oh, what's it just called now? What was it called? What was it called? What was it called? I was just watching Markiplier play it. Until Dawn. Until Dawn. Just remember that. Has anyone ever played or seen the game Until Dawn? So I saw they're making a film about it. So I ended up watching it last night. And yeah, I just yesterday, the whole of yesterday, I kind of binged watched playing it. Thought it was really good. But I've heard there's a better one, which I'll probably end up watching at some point as well. I think it's called House of Ashes, same company. I'm going to guess it's the same sort of thing where you have to make choices in it and determine the outcome, like the butterfly effect type thing, which was a big part of Until Dawn. Definitely recommend it if you've not watched it though. And definitely recommend Markiplier's walkthrough of it, just because there is the iconic scene in there that if you don't know who Markiplier is, somehow you would have definitely seen that clip of him on there. And I won't spoil it to you. You'll probably figure out as soon as you start watching it, because he's wearing the same t-shirt in the clip, obviously. The thing is about what I'm doing here with the grass is if it looks good, I'm gonna have to make sure it's kind of like everywhere. There's like grass and all places like this now, but that's okay. Why oh why would I make this easy? I think that's working. Let's try and change some of the heights maybe as well. I'm going to replace those bricks myself, I think. Let's find those. Let's get a rock. Could be any of these really. Let's grab one of these. Oh, down we go. I can change the brightness again on that if I wanted to. Don't see many rocks in the game, I don't think. Not less like this around. Hey there, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. How are you? I think it's just easier to, or no, go on here. Let's turn the brightness down. Oh. Even more than that, I'd say. Even more than that. Yeah, that's better. Just don't like it when it's like really shining off the light. Nah, we won't change that. It's no point now. Think of that. I can just mess around with the path here just to make sure that edge isn't weird. You. That's working. That's better. Some finicky stuff. So where's my I'm getting some frame rate now. Oh, some frames. Ooh. It's alright. It's alright, we're good. See what's going on. Yeah, I had that subscriber, that's cool. Any more trees in the back? Another tree over there. Chunky boys. Some chunky trees. Got that tree over there as well with some shroomies. That's got like some leaves going up that, you know. Could use my my tropical style tree instead for that one. But let's go to tree. Some pine trees. Nah, these are some stylized trees, so unfortunately we can't use those. These are the ones I've been using, so let's just stick to that. Let's bring it down. Come on, down, boy. There we go. And then we can just kind of move it out, rotate it. Oh no, let me, give me back. Then we can rotate. I'll do a third one, this one. Whoa, watch me, whoa. It's a bit too big. Wait, what? Oh my god. One, which is the big one? Yeah. That's fine. I don't mind it being like, don't mind it being like that at all. And we can always bring some of it down, I suppose. As long as one's like the right height. That's pretty good. And that is how we are doing trees. Does this one have a plant pot? Yeah, I think they all do. Let me grab this little boy over here. Bring it all the way over. Let me make sure it's in the right kind of area as well. I'd say that's fine, to be honest. Should probably group those trees together just in case. Yeah, that's sad. Can move them up onto that, like that. Nice. And then we need, let's grab all these shrooms. I've only grouped them just so it's easy to move them over there, because as we've seen before, if I just wanted to move that, it'd probably go into the ground about 100,000 feet too far beneath the ground. So we want to avoid that, really. Quite like that. And then it's just like some bush. I'm gonna go actually around there so we can see what is going on. Nice little swirl there. Should be a teleporter. So we've got some white and purple going all the way around that. Okie dokie then. Did I do that over there or anywhere else? So we've got some, it's just white there, isn't it? So if I grab, I'll grab them, that's fine. And then Are there any of these? Oh, they're blue, aren't they? The number ones. I think I've already done a cluster of 3 on these. So let's group that. And then we'll grab those as well. I did duplicate that, didn't I? Yeah. Then we'll grab both of those 2. Move them over here. Let me know what you think about that grass, by the way, because I'm not 100% sure about it. I feel like it looks slightly off. I'll just do something else with the space, to be honest. Might have less purpley, but I don't mind. I think because obviously I've got a square, I might just go all around the square instead of doing a circular shape. To go into the disgusting unlit mode. Up there, up there, up there. Then that. They'll do this and I'll do the hedge between the houses. Gonna move that any more over just to get that one more plant at the end. That's perfect. Is that going to be too cramped if I put that there like that? Just ungroup them and I'll just move that mushroom. That's no biggie. Are you in the ground? Yeah, you are. Sweet. Anything else about that? There's a bit of grass. Not much bushes going on. That's fine. So I've got these bushes going down. I don't have a hedge, but we'll just do it as just like a normal bush thing that I've been doing. Got that going down there with the bushes on the purple and pink. That starts about halfway into the window. So what I'm going to do is going to mark that. So purple first. Yes. So as long as it's around that kind of ballpark, that'll be fine. And then we'll grab a couple of bushes over there. Try and figure out how far out it's going to be. I think around like that. Do a little bit of this, and then we'll get the bit in between filled in first. And like this bit on the left. And you kind of make sure it's straight with the house, not curved. Ooh. Apologies. Like, oops. And there you go. Right, let's do the bit in between here. Sorry for the lighting. I've just not moved it since I did it for the recent Reddit post. Is there any little colours around there I've got to be wary of? Yes, there is. I've got to finish that round here as well. Okay, that's fine. Let's delete these two a sec then. So it just goes around. Mine's not going to be the same length at all. So have that there, and then just one purpley one like that. And that can be where our like hedge in the middle would be. But we'll just fill it with bushes instead. Whoa, no need for that. So for those Wizard101 fans, have you seen the new sneak peek photo on their Facebook page? I think they're announcing a new world. Said something about a cursed lands or something. And then also, if you had to pick 5 worlds, top 5 worlds, what would they be? Just any. Give a reason if you want, but you haven't got to. Can't see what I'm doing. I might have to move the lighting again. It's really it's not easy to see what you're doing. Sorry. It's really awkward as well. There we go. See what I'm doing now. Let's go. Give that a quick old save. Which one? Where this year's word? I'll have a look on the Facebook page, but I went on. I saw on Reddit someone posted about a post that they did. Wizard101. It was posted 18 hours ago. And it says 1-2 the nightmare comes for you with a picture on it. I don't know if it's someone that's already existed. I'll try and don't know if you saw that post. You might be able to make out what that is. We're looking at the comments. I'm not really sure what's going on. Oh, it is, yeah. Woolery reference. You are right, Woolery. So, what is that like? Is that been up for a bit? Because I'm not even sure. Oh, bam, bam. I think I've left that bush underground, I know. There it is. Haha. Got him. There we go. Some over here as well. Because I'm not really sure what the event was supposed to be or what it is going to be. For it to only be posted 18 hours ago, I'm guessing it's something that's coming up. That's the only thing I don't get to do with Wizard101 is keep up with like what's going on, because I don't have like a level 120 player. $170, boy. Okay, once again, if you want to watch me play through a bit later on, after I've done a bit more on this, I can definitely do that. Continue with our ice character. Slowly making our way through WizardCity. Oops. The only mission I can't complete, because I'm not going to be able to complete it until I don't know if when I'll go back to that map. To be fair, I've got Grizzleheim. I started making that map, but it's like a stylized art rather than realism. Got kind of far with it, but I don't want to keep doing new maps and then not finishing them, because that's a really bad reputation then. But obviously my focus is going to be WizardCity for now anyway. For a long time. This is going to take me forever. That's okay. I know one of the things I could do on this is just kind of like plan out everywhere first. But I feel like I'm sort of wasting time doing that, because like the amount of times I'll start to like rearrange stuff afterwards is going to be ridiculous, so there's no point. But the way I work with foliage and putting it down is like, if you kind of look out and just, if you spot a blank space straight away, you just kind of fill it with something. Your eyes kind of get drawn to a blank space if you just kind of relax them, and I feel like down here now on the left it's a bit of a blank space. I'm not sure if that's being painted properly with some grass. Yeah, that is grass. Well, I could put some more bush in there like this to fill a bit more space in. Have a little strip around the front of this. I could even do my own thing really, and they kind of have this nice, like all these areas are nice, like bunched up to each other. So I could have like these flowers coming down over here as well, just to kind of make this space even more like tighter. Do-do-do, do-do-do. I'm wondering if you can play Wizard101 in some sort of survival way. Like, something accumulates to a day, and then you could do like 100 days in Wizard101, or you've got to do something every so often to keep your energy up or something like that. It's a shadow. Thought that was coming through the pavement then. It's just a shadow. All the way across these back walls need doing as well with something. They've got like trims going all the way down, but yeah, I feel like could just be bushes that I put down there really. I wonder how many people like would need to work on this at the same time to kind of get it done in like a timely manner. Like say I wanted to get this done in like a month, I'd need like a lot of people. It's like me doing this by myself, this could easily take me like a good few months at least to do this, being realistic, just because of like how often I'm able to stream and how much I'm managing to get done each week on it. Is that the same distance away? Yeah, that's fine, as long as it is. Oops. Could try and set targets for myself, like it's like gonna be February in like just over a week. So I could say like by the end of February, I want to at least, I would like to be done with Unicorn Way, because I feel like that's a really big space to do. Like you think the shopping district, this is like actually like a really small area, but like all these little individual bits of doing the foliage and messing with the houses and stuff, like it's a lot of time consuming stuff. But obviously stuff that's going to help me out is if I've got these house buildings set up, I can just obviously just drag and drop them into place where I need them, and hopefully I haven't got to just keep creating new houses too much. So there's little time savers like that, but how much time it's going to save I'm not too sure. By the end of this month, or at least I'd like to have shopping district done. Oh no, yeah, if I had a team it would be so much more manageable. Oh, didn't mean to go in the shop. I'd have to use like source tree and stuff like that to make sure we're all working on the same project, because no way we'd do this and work in the same like computer or same area. Does that flash a lot when I go between unlit and lit mode? So I might have to just like make sure I'm being careful and just like prepare you before I tab between. Don't want things to be too flashy. Oh. I've done that all the way around, didn't need to do that. But I'm going to leave it like that. That's quite, I might carry it on all the way around, to be fair. Have it. Do like a little U shape with it. That'd be quite nice. Oh, no, no, no's. No, no's. No, no's. Push these bushes back so you can see it a bit more. Oops. I know this is like going through the buildings, but I don't think it's like you can easily tell, because you're just kind of glancing at this kind of space rather than looking at the detail of it. So I think you can get away with it because of that. I think you're in the ground, that's why I can't really see you. That's better. Same with this one. The ground gets a bit higher over here, so I need to bring these up just a little bit. There you go. Think you can go a bit higher? Yeah. Higher. If I bring it to like there, I think that'll be fine. Yeah, because then you can come round there nicely. The bushes should end here really. Like that. Then we just add all these different colours to it as well again. I feel like I've got a little rhythm going on with the foliage now. It's like kind of get the bushes in place and the flowers in place, and you just kind of add all these different coloured bushes into it. Randomly place them in gaps where you think it needs a bit of colour. Make sure we're saving every so often, don't want to lose anything. Do we have any Pokemon fans in the chat by any chance? Going to put the rotation to nothing, because then I can drag this out. Do. Yeah, sweet. Oh. Kind of hard to see around here, but you never know. When I've sorted the lighting out, I might see a bit more around here. I mean, you should be able to see more eventually around here, because this is like crystal clear. So I don't really want any dark areas when it comes to WizardCity. I mean, obviously the caves will be will look darker, but you still can see everything that you need to do very easily. So it's gonna be hard to kind of do that, keep it realistic, but it's not impossible. I've done a lot of dark environments in the past, so I've had to make sure the lighting's like keeping it all visible. Did this horror game, and like it was like, obviously the whole point is like to struggle to be able to see. But if it's literally the point where you just can't see what you need to do, like you can't see anything around you, nothing's lighting up, you can't see where to go, like it's just unplayable at that point. So you just need to make sure that's in place. Obviously games like Phasmophobia, the games like that when it's pitch black, that's what I tried to kind of resemble, but then I got told it was just still too dark sometimes, so I was like, okay. But you think a game like that is supposed to be pitch black at times, not meant to see any at all what you're doing. I think we'll have that at the front there. Anybody ever played Phasmophobia before, or watched anyone play it? Or the new version now, which is Lethal Company. It's pretty funny, that is. I've seen a lot more people play that as a joke rather than try and play it seriously and try and get scared by Lethal Company. Like, it's like got more memes about it than anything. We love the company. Not your type of game. Fair enough. I think we had a chat last stream about the type of games you play, didn't we? It's more like first person shooters, Call of Duty, bit of Destiny. I have not played a game all week. Not since the stream on last week. I've not played a game. Obviously I played the Wizard101 for a bit at the end of that. I've just been like cracking on with stuff like actually the game I do play, actually that's a lie. Me and my girlfriend play Stardew Valley. I bought that for her as a Christmas present, and I'm more addicted to that, and I didn't realise how addicting it could be. And now we both want to be farmers. Fantastic. Because I've been watching there's YouTubers play it as well, so I've been watching them play Stardew Valley. Because I thought it'd be a bit along the lines of Animal Crossing, which, like, it's alright, but it's not something I'd be addicted to play all the time. But Stardew Valley, completely different story. Never tried Lethal though. I've never played it. It's another thing to buy, isn't it? But definitely watch some funny streamers play it. Like, if you, I know you say you don't really watch Markiplier that much, but that's the only one I really watch play it. Or I've seen some TikToks of someone play it, and they're just with someone who just blasts some like really random beats to it, just walking around. But again, it's supposed to be scary, just like blasting something random, man. Completely getting rid of the whole scariness of the game. I feel like that's the kind of person you want to be with, though. I see perks of like both, like people who want to play it seriously because they want to try and get as scared as possible, but sometimes like the best way to be is just to joke your way around, and like if anything scary does happen, it's probably more, it probably feels more real then, because you're trying to make a joke out of it, but yet still you've managed to get yourself scared. And it's getting like good ratings as well. Like I'm on LinkedIn, and like some game dev companies are like saying how I think they've been, that company who have made them have been together for like a decade, been working hard on creating stuff, and yeah, like deserved it, because that PAL, it's PAL something, I forgot, the Pokemon inspired game where you use guns and you capture Pokemon type creatures, but then they have guns and weapons. It's a bit of a strange one. I've not really come round to it, to be honest. I know Noah J, he's been playing it as well, but I've not watched his streams about it just yet. It's a good job I've got my chat working down here, because my phone one has started to break. Yeah, that one's up to date. Sweet. Let's have a look then. Nice little luscious area over on this side now. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of this grass. Just straight away when I look at it, it's just a bit like ugh. Obviously like ugh. Let's take out some random bits. Make sure I don't click the landscape. It's a little bit too much. Oh, I knew I was going to do that. Sausage. No, come on. Yeah, I don't mean to do that. I'll do it again. It's okay, a bit scarce like that, but come on. There you go. Give me that grass, bro. Looks a bit better when it's scarce like that, but still, not sure if I should have it at all. I think I will keep it like that, actually. Oh, stop it, bro. There you go. Keep it as that. Bit of greenery. Could darken it as well, that might help it. Don't know what it is with all this, just like being way too bright. Got that 1.5 on the brightness. So it's just silly. But it's also got to match the ground beneath it as well. Might just leave it at that. Oh, 1, that's fine. Okay. Is it? Might not be. It was on 1.5, so kind of blends into the ground a bit more. Like that. It's either going to be like scarce like that or just not at all. And I'll just put like something else there instead entirely. Which school do you think has the worst reputation to be played as when you make a character? I used to think it was like Myth. I feel like Myth used to have like a really bad rep for playing as it. But apparently it's like quite strong. I'm not sure if that's actually the case or not, but I think people were like sick of getting humongo frogged all the time. So I'm not sure if they love it or hate it, to be honest. I do quite like ice. It's not like strong. I know it's meant to be more of a tanky school, but it's got some cool spells. And the pun wasn't intended, but we'll stick with it. I know these aren't on this side, but I'm just gonna put them there anyway, just to fill in some of the gap. I'm gonna have it like just to the edge of this wall here, so probably turn that a minute and then move that over, and then have these bushes go into the edge as well, and then of course a couple of these and a bit of colour. Woohoo! A little ride then. Yeah, I think I have to have a look at what my Discord's doing, because it's been a while since I've even got on it, to be honest. Do that, and there's more bushes just over here, isn't there? Well, it's just bushes trying to get through. Yeah. I can't really do that unless I make this house a big boy house, but I don't think I can do that either. Ooh, the landscape around here is a bit all over the place. Let me just give that a quick smooth. Yeah, look, here's me thinking I'd be almost kind of done with this and this stream. 2 hours in, I'm still like in this section, man. Ah. What is that I'm clicking on? Oh, the nav mesh. I don't want the nav mesh, thank you. It is fine. Look, yeah. I know what that means on Twitch. No worries. No, going to take off and lurk for a bit, but if I miss you before I get back, have a great day otherwise. Oh, I appreciate you sticking around though, man. No worries. Yeah, that should be alright. I have to move the light again. Or where's the skylight? I just need to be able to see what I am doing. There you go. It's not gonna look the prettiest, but It's fine. So it's had like a bunch of bushes come around here. Does it go all the way down the side of this house? Nah, just like to the almost the end of the first window. So it goes up to about there. No, I've gone too far. Oh, where's the rotation? There we go. So about there. So let's cover this now all the way around here with bushes. And I can either like kind of like follow that around or just have it in front of that house. I might just keep it in front of the house there. Because it kind of looks like a little border when it's like somewhere where you won't be able to walk through. If I had like it all going around, and this is somewhere where you're supposed to be able to kind of squeeze through, even if it is a tight spot. They've done it on purpose, haven't they? For like looking for stuff, or if you're playing as your pet, you can get around the back and find stuff. I might keep this little gap in between, just so it looks like inviting. Does it look weird if it had a bush in front of these? Down, 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 down. Thank you. Had some small bushes just on the floor in front of it. You can still see them. Just because I don't want to have like all this landscape bare and open the whole time. So I'm thinking just having something like that. That still looks like inviting as well. That's quite nice. Doesn't wrap around to the left, does it? No, but I might have it just a little bit wrapping round. Not as far as the window. Just kind of looks like it goes into that nice shape. This one. Quite a nice rounded shape that goes into the building. That's quite nice. And then you're a bit off, so I might rotate you. Add a bit more and rotate them so it's not just a straight line, because these are exactly the same rotation, so they need changing as well. But I still want to keep that interesting curve going in, because it looks like it's inviting you to kind of go in to the back of this place now. Yeah, it's still nice. Could even do like a little dirt path, but that's, I think, making the player think there's going to be so much more around there than there actually is. And then this tree, I might bring it over. Oh, there is more to it. I thought there was. Oh well, I just did it. That's why. Yeah, do it about there. Add the mushrooms. And which side are they? And like the right side of it. One thing I would like to add is the ivies to the houses as well. But I think I'm going to get too distracted if I start doing stuff like that right now. There's no actual plants around this one, it's just a tree and that. But I feel like I can't just leave it that bare. But we'll have like small bushes just scattered around it instead. Make sure it's actually got some bushiness to it. Have one there. That's it's too symmetrical. Let's have it like that. Three odd spaces for bushes, and it wants to have the rest as just soil, so that's fine. Got like leaves climbing up the wall from there. That's pretty cute. I don't know about doing that. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we could do that, I suppose. Oh, rotate that, not me. Thank you. Let me try and get it on the actual tree itself. That'd be pretty cool if we do that. We've not got a thicker tree compared to what it is on Wizard101. It's gonna go into that mode, sort of changing the lighting again. Please go down. There we go. So if it's gonna be a lot of small ones and just duplicating them down like so. Fill in the gaps because it's quite filled in. Looking like it's kind of wrapping around a bit. Make sure it's, yeah, that's probably going to be one big thing to make sure it's actually touching. But if I add like a couple around there. I won't be able to attach it to the tree. It's just going to be like a lot of duplicating and just making it look like these are all kind of on one big kind of string branch. Might restart it, might redo it. A lot going on. No, I want that one. What's that one? Yeah, I'm gonna restart it. Start from about here then. Not sure if you guys can hear the wind around here. It's pretty loud, but don't think it's picking it up on the microphone. Hey, Rex the Best, welcome. Just found out about the project. Really cool, man. Oh, I'm glad you appreciate it. I'm gonna try my utmost best to what I can to make sure it follows Wizard101. But also add our own few twists here and there just to make sure it's like doing that realistic job. So much I've had to do so far to make sure it's going okay. It's not really, it's clipping into the tree too much, which I don't like. I might try and use a different one. I think this one's not helping me too much. One of these is like a corner one, but yeah. Let's try that. How are you, Rex, anyway? Hope you're okay. You a fan of the game? Or you still playing it? If you are, let us know what characters you've got. If you've got multiple, highest level, all that jazz. It's working a little bit better. It's going into the tree just a little bit there. I'm not really sure. That's because the whole tree bloody moves, isn't it? The whole tree just kind of like shakes, so sometimes I can't really do anything about that. So sometimes you're just going to be away from the tree just for a little bit, and then it'll go back and be in exactly the right place it needs to be. I have to like duplicate every single one of these, and then like have a whole set of them behind, so it's constantly touching. And then probably even like a set of them in front as well. Like so. It's a lot of leaves. All for the sake of oops, getting this touching. It's not even touching there. And weirdly, it wants to have all these leaves going across the floor and going up the wall. If you joined and have not, and it's looked like this the whole time, apologies. Like it's meant to look like that. I'm just using this mode to kind of be able to see what I'm doing a bit better. Alright. Not the biggest fan of this, I'm not gonna lie. Bear with. There's one thing I could try. And that is, there is a tropical tree that has all these kind of vines on it. Not the... I suppose I need to do that. Just going to delete all these. So sometimes, oh for God's sake, sometimes there's just a bit of trial and error when it comes to doing these landscapes. Right, so if we go to tree, we're going to try the tropical tree. Nice bit of alliteration there for you. Let's try this one. There we go. It's a thick boy as well. There we can put that. I like that. Let's bring... I'm going to have to bring it down though. And then I could even try again with the rotation of it, just to make sure it's a thick boy. Lots of leaves going on there. So that's got the leaves coming down now. That's quite nice. So let's go. What was I just on for it? Leave. Static mesh. And then we'll have these coming down the wall this side to it. And this going to be absolutely covered in these kind of leaves. So as long as they're touching the wall, that's absolutely fine. Not making this easy to see, but be alright. Making sure they're actually coming out the wall like so. Have a bit wider at the top maybe, or it should be alright. And if we bring that out, try and get that flat to our ground. Not really sure if that looks good. Actually, to be fair, it looks alright when you can't see the branches on it. It just looks like leaves kind of rustling in the wind. But we'll see if we can find any ones that are better. You might be better off doing something like that, grabbing a bunch of leaves and then just kind of scattering them towards it. Let's delete that. Then we'll use our foliage tool. Nothing. Make sure we're ticked off on there. Yeah, let's grab. Where was it? We want some green. Anything that's green, we'll just chuck in there. That's fine. Okay. How does it look? Just as it is. Way too big, that's for sure. 0.3 to 0.5 on the size. Same as that one. And you're also like the wrong way as well. You need to be like horizontal. Radius, scaling. Angle. That's like the placement of it. Where is Z offset align? Can I? No. One of these should do that. If not, I'm just going to do it individually by hand. Oh well. No time, not the present. I mean, obviously, way quicker to do it. The other way, but that's fine. Let's just grab a bunch of these and then just keep duplicating them, twisting them, all sorts of stuff until we're happy with how it goes. Oh, missed. Oops. Let's get like a path to the tree in place, then we can just kind of grow off that. Make it a bit thicker. This is going to be like one of those little things, little details. It's just going to be so overseen. But oh well. For us who have been here and helped me through this, we'll know what's gone on to make this happen. I'm gonna keep like flicking between rotating and grabbing and moving them around, like, but not those arrows. Arrows like always on the opposite side. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No need for that. I'd like to get a leaf on the top of here. I'm gonna grab like... No. Oh, that's the wrong button then. Just gonna grab like loads and then I can just kind of mess about with the scaling of it. Then grab a load of others, and then put that up to 1.2. That was meant to be 1.2 as well. There we go. Then we grab a load more again. Then let's do that as 1.2 as well. Where's like the start of it? Get some of these over here. Just got some different sizes now. Yep, okay. So what I'm going to might quickly do is make them darker as well. Just to match the kind of greenness on there. Let's go down to here, make them darker. Let's try that. Mixed with a side of brightness. Well, it's more the saturation, isn't it? Because I want it to be like a darker green. If I can find like a where green is on here and make it darker. Oh no, I've gone the wrong one. It's meant to be on the hue. That goes straight from that to red. That's light blue, getting more into the different shades of green. There we go, and then we'll make that darker. Yeah, that's right. They look pretty similar now. The tree leaves and the ground leaves now have a similar kind of tinge of green. So it looks like they kind of like are connected to each other. It's pretty good. Would like to try and get rid of some of these shadows underneath some of them. Not really a fan of that. But I think it's just because like they're flickering up at the sides, so it's not necessarily the whole leaf that's up. I think that's fine. Don't want to be like spending too much time on doing that now. Forgot about putting these in here. Let's not forget that then. Some more. So hard to move these about now. We are the company. Got a little save, grab these. There was another one, I'm pretty sure. Another flower that I've completely forgotten about. Was the arrows always the fucking furthest side away? Not sure if to Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Sorry, I was just sorting the stats out on that. Make sure everything's working alright. Think everything's fine. I'll have a little watch afterwards just to make sure the sound, everything was okay. Oi, down. Yeah, what do you guys think about like overlays on streams? Like, because I've got space now around where my face cam and the chat box is. I'm thinking about doing like a whole like overlay layout. Have like a window for where I'm working over on this side, and then all the way around the edges, or just on this side, I suppose. Just like kind of like a rectangle, just to put my chat box and that in, so it looks a bit neater. Yeah, it was you. There's like a middle point between those two. Can I like type it in? No. It's either 1 or 0.33. Like what? Oh god. No, I'm just too fast now. Do. Oh well. Make sure that's in there. And I was just thinking about bringing it over to these ones over here. Oh, let me just do that. Just do that quickly, and then where is the front? That's the front side of it. That's way too tilted. Nice purple flowers there. I might have a couple over on this side because I've not got much of the white bushes around here, have I? So might look quite nice having that. Okay. Have that there. Have another one like there. Make it look like they're kind of coming out the same sort of patch as well. Leave that one in. Yeah, that's quite nice. Very green. There isn't any like stone walls over here. It's just meant to be like a bushy area. So yeah, we'll leave that as that. Over here now. Well, in between these. We'll do in between these. So it's yellow and pink. Go back. So we've got bushes behind that. So you can go through the coloured plants. They just kind of look like plants you can't, you shouldn't really want to go past, but you can. Oh well. I'm going to do that all the way around. And then it was pink and yellow. These. So let's grab them. Bring them over to here. try and grab the far side again. It's always the far side. There's a yellow somewhere. I did over here. Duplicate that. Does it start pink? Yeah, it does. That's important. That's definitely important. I'll make sure we match. If we can match Wizard101, you know, I will try and match it. That's the whole. That's like the biggest target, isn't it? People will notice the differences before they notice the similarities, I'd say. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make this a ending in yellow without like resizing it all. But that's okay. Let's go. Yeah, so I've got some bushes behind it now. I might make them a little bit. Actually, no. I'll bring them in just to come to the back side of these flowers a little bit more. But other than that, we'll add some of the other variation bushes in here. Such as you. Let's take off the rotation just so we can move it a bit easier. That's random enough. And then grab these plants again with the rotation. Let's put that back to normal so we're not losing it like 1,000 miles underground. Put that there. I would like to have the tall one at the back. I think that's just like quite a common thing in life, but down, boy. Do. I think we're getting on pretty well now. Because before, the best angle was just that bit at the start, and I've just been like using that same angle for quite a bit, whilst I've been working on like the buildings, the path, figuring out how to make the area feel a bit more magical. But now that's in place, I can start making these other areas just really nice to look at as well. Because obviously this has been what I've been focusing on for a while. Now I've got these buildings all twisted. I don't like a gap there though. No. It's fine. I can sort out. Yeah, so it's nice to have like this area kind of coming together now as well. Very nice. Do they have any more street lights? They do. They do. So let's grab one of those. That's attached, isn't it? That light. Yeah. Let's grab that on the corner of the street. See me waiting for you. One thing I need to add as well that I've almost forgotten about are these signs. I don't know what is the closest thing we've got to that. Can I put like that on its side? No. Do have those ones. I just have to try and figure out how to change the sign inside it. There's that one. I mean, that makes sense for one of the the shops being a house vendor. But I'd still like to change it. Yeah, over there. That kind of makes sense for that. I'll use them as placeholders just for now. They go over the... Is it all the doors? Not all of them are shops, so... It's literally above every single door rather than like to the side of it. So you got 2 there. They are the same, I think, just for the purpose of having some difference. They are ridiculously big as well. Let's make it stupidly big. I feel like I can get away with it being like tucked behind that. Maybe. But that can't be tucked into that. So let's do that. Yeah, I'll put them out my own ones of these. We'll have placeholders. Yeah, I do need a second monitor. I do not have the space for another monitor there right now. That would be pretty cool. Thanks, sir. Thanks for joining. How are you? Are you a fan of the game? Are you to play the game? What is your school? Let me know. Yeah, they're kind of like mad like that, aren't they? How far out they are. Try and have this one above the front door there. Just bear in mind, these are just placeholders for now. These are not actually going to be what's here in the end. I just thought it'd be nice to see kind of how it looks for now. Can't have it. Obviously, you can't hit your head on it, but I think that'll be fine if I just make that out there. Yes, we have a bistro in here now, guys. In Wizard City. Sick. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Funnily enough, I have actually tried to email them, like show my interest on LinkedIn, but I don't think they're gonna message me back. I think they're very busy. Not sure how I would do like overseas as well. Like, I know they're an American company, pretty far away from where I am. Not sure if they would do like anything like remote. Not sure if I need to like just change up your twist, to be honest. Let's try flattening. Come on, no. I mean, I think it is touching anyway. No, it's not touching. I need it to like be this high all the way down. It's just not dragging down for some reason. Come on, you know you wanna. Let's try 150 on the brush size. Sometimes that does it for some reason. It's going slightly higher, but I think it's still a gap. I get it? Yeah, let's go. We don't want gaps. I'm a life wizard. Started in like 2013. I'm getting back into the game. I've seen you did the Grizzleheim, and I think that was the first time I saw your project. Yeah, so Grizzleheim one. I'm not sure when I will get back to that one. I would like to. Obviously the art style is completely different because I've done that one in a stylized manner, just because that was what I had access to with the assets. Obviously, whereas this one I'm trying to do it as realistically as I possibly can. But with this one anyway, I'm going to be doing like the whole of Wizard City, so I think this one will last me like quite a long time, like a good few months on this. Trying to make sure it all looks good, it all looks real. I might have to like make some things myself, like some of the statues, like the Unicorn Way, and the others for like the other areas. But yeah, Life Wizard. I've got my best one's a Life Wizard as well. But like back in the day, it was good to be like a supportive character, just kind of like find teams to go and do missions with. A new Wizard101 would be epic. Yes, it's so cool. Well, I've done back in the day. Early last year or something like that. I redid the battle arena and the whole like fighting scene of Wizard101, so I'm hoping I'm going to try and add that to this game at some point. But that's why after Shopping District is finally done, I'm going to do Unicorn Way once that's done. There is also one other little reason as well, but I will keep that a secret just for now. But yeah, I appreciate everyone coming by, showing their support. I'd love to know what all your Wizard101 characters are, what your stories are with it, because I've played it. I feel like I played it when it literally came out. I remember having a really slow laptop. I remember doing the tutorial bit at the start, and I had no idea what I was supposed to do when I was done. I definitely walked up to the door and nothing had happened, but there was like no indicator to even tell you to go up to the door, so I was just like running, was kind of like waiting around for absolutely ages. I think I came off for like a week, and then I saw it advertised again. I was like, okay, let's just give it another go, and then it let me through the door. So I think everything was just kind of like loading. I didn't realise. But then as soon as I was able to actually play, I was so hooked into the game. Could only play free to play, so that meant I could get to a haunted cave, I could do the Kraken, and that's literally all I could do. And I would just replay, or I would try and get as high level as possible just from fighting minions, which kind of meant the highest level you could probably get to was like 12, I remember getting to. And back then that meant you could have like a 3-pip spell from another school, so you could be like you could go down 2 routes of schools, so your main one and then like a secondary one. So I try all different combinations, but it was very rare I got to level 12. I think my first ever character I had was a balanced school one, just from doing the actual you do the questions at the start, don't you, when you make a character, and it gave me a balanced school. And then I didn't even, when I started did it again, I was like, oh my god, like so many other schools are so much more fun to play as. Like, apologies if you love balance, but it is a bit of like, it's like the normal one, isn't it? Like, it's got some cool spells. Especially when if you're free to play though, and you can't get to like the other spells. It's not likely you're gonna be able to get to the high level spells without paying for it, but yeah. Oh god. My fans were just like, nah, what? Props to you, my guy. Gotta get back to work, so I'll see you later. Oh, cheers for coming around. Cheers for popping by, Echo Blake. Let's go. Oh, there's 2 signs out here. So we've got that one there. And we got this one D. Nice. Oh. It's just like by the door, isn't it? Again, I will be updating these signs because I don't think mega sales 70% off is really Wizard101 vibe. Do let me know if I'm wrong, but don't think that's going to be very good. It's about the same with these ones around here. They're just little placeholders for now, just so it gives the town a bit of character. If they had free membership for a month or something, yeah, maybe, yeah. I wouldn't see anything wrong with that. I think the way I'd want to play it again is like either like with a team or just with someone to see how quickly you can get through stuff again, because like I've done it solo for so many times now. It's just a bit slow. It'd be cool to see like a few of you just completely blast your way through some of the stories on it. Like when you play, is it quite easy to find like a little team still, or is there someone like sometimes waiting outside one of the dungeons or a boss fight? Because you just don't get that on the European servers anymore at all. Bet, yeah. You'd have to think like, what's the ultimate, what's like a class combination to have if you're like 2 people. Like you could be like ultimate like glass cannons. You could like both be storm. That's a bit boring. Like you'd be storm and fire. That'd be pretty cool as a glass cannon. Or for like the common one for like being able to get far would be like a storm and a life character. Which way does this just go? Yeah, to the back. I have to come up with like some sort of way to make these bits in the middle look cool. Ah. There you go, that's close, I'm gonna get it. The European also mostly play on US server, I believe, at least the creators I'm aware. Yeah, I'm guessing that's just because of how much more popular it is. I was saying, like, if you had 2 people, like what combination of like schools would like be most used? Because you've got 2 people who can go like have their main school, then put pips into like another school if they wanted to, or I don't really know what the optimal thing would be. So say like you've got one of your mates, or you have a storm school and your mate has a life school. You can get pretty far with that, but if you're looking to do something like fast, you could both be a storm and just completely annihilate your way through the missions. But obviously you're a glass cannon, so if you get hit, it's pretty dangerous. So it's like, what kind of combination would you like to be with someone if you did do a duo, a double up? Oh my god! Didn't realise these stones were so intense on my computer. Bit unnecessary. Don't know if I want to try and make these like touch the edges like they do on these, or just kind of make them overly big. I did that, and then try and just gonna redo it. Sorry. So they're like going into the edges, like that. Fire in any school right now because of a really strong item card they have on a pack gear. Allows you to one-shot most bosses in one round after level 95. Jesus. So it'd be a bit of a grind, but then obviously once you did get that, you'd be pretty set to go, wouldn't you? How long do you think it takes now to get to like that kind of level? Like, have you like restarted the game recently, and how long is it taking you to get to like the level that you are? I think that's okay to have it like that. I'm going to have some sort of like circular thing in the middle here, which I'll be able to make all these kind of link up together. Which way is that? Is that going towards the bazaar and Old Town? Yep. What's it? Let's grab that. Allows you maximum, yeah, 170. You could do it in a week if you just focus on the main. Oh, okay. Mad. Suppose if there's like nothing, your only objective was to just kind of play the game and do nothing else. Don't see why not. I'm so used to doing all the side missions right now, just because like I've only got like a limited amount of content. So I'll pick up like every single side mission that I see just to get as many levels as possible. I suppose the main missions are like the fun ones anyway, aren't they? Right. Are you a fan of like the actual storylines of the game? Like, I know there's like different story arcs as you go through the game. I think people have opinions about specific ones. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, man. Just gonna redo these, and then that's a lot more individual pieces deleted then as well. It's just one big piece instead. I had to do a challenge for a dare drop where I had to beat the entire first arc WizardCity's Dragon Spire without using a single spell from my school. Wow. So as far I could not use fire. Oh, no way. You could always go back to do the storylines when you are stronger. Yeah. Obviously, you can obviously go back to them. That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you're getting enough XP from just doing the main missions anyway, so it's like, what's the point in doing the side ones if you're still getting to like the same level you need to? Like, I suppose the point of doing the side one is if you felt like you're going to go into the next world and you feel a bit too weak. But if you don't feel like that, then what's the point in doing the side missions if you feel fine? So that's a cool challenge, though. Not being able to use your school's spells. So I guess were you able to use like any crown shop items either? I'm guessing you started with your starting wand for a little bit on that. Putting your pips into the death school to get faint, and then obviously using your death spells at the same time. Alright, let's grab these then now. I'll redo this little bit down here. What I'm going to do is just reset the whole rotation so it's pretty equal. And I'm going to like just reduce it just so it's just in the edges, not completely in the edges. Like that. That's as far in as we can go. Rotate a bit there. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my god, fans, come on. Fire Wizard, I maxed him as well, so I got to re-experience the entire game recently. Nice. Certain ones are worth it because they give you training points, unlock the areas for meta gear. Yeah. Yeah, some spells require school-specific pip. Oh, yeah, I've seen that about the pips. You get like, you can change your pip type now, can't you, to a different school. Damn. That's something I've actually been trying to figure out how to do, but I know you meant to like click something on the actual pip screen and you can change what pip comes up, but I'm not even sure. Wanted to pop in and say this is awesome, keep up the great. Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate the support, I really do. Thanks so much. Yeah, so you were able to experience the whole game again. That's pretty cool. Still fresh in your mind then. Yeah, I really should like have a full playthrough just because I can't really remember much. I can remember about up to Dragonspire. Mushu, remember that being like a bit of a drag. Yeah. What's the bit in the water when you go into Triton Avenue called? Because I remember that being quite a hot place to go because there was a dungeon in there that was some like dropped really good stuff at one point. I think it was the amulets where you could use other schools' abilities with your power pips, which I don't think I have it equipped to this one. No, so you could like if you were like a ice school and you equipped the amulet of balance, or your pips you could use for ice or balance. That's pretty fun. Making sure I save as I go. I'm to like just tab in and out of the software just in case. Because if my fans go a bit too crazy, there could be a crash coming through, but we're okay so far. You can kind of tell when your fans are going a bit too hard anyway. But sometimes, like if I'm doing a project, and obviously if I'm not streaming, I'll kind of see how far I can push it sometimes. And if I'm in the middle of doing stuff, I don't want to keep tabbing in and out. But yeah, sometimes you just face the consequences and you just crash. Which way is that one going? Towards Old Town. Yeah, they still have them. Yeah, okay. I remember, I think that was like something I was trying to collect ages ago in that dungeon. I can't go into there now because I'm not paying for it. Nice. Think of that then. Some nice twisty looking houses. Don't focus on the lighting. Lighting is not a focus right now. I know it is nice to have nice lighting, but that's not going to come through a little bit just yet. How far in are we, guys? 3 hours in. I feel like we're pretty kind of done in this area. I might do some little bits on my own time just to kind of finish it up. But I think we are ready to move on to down here now towards the fountain. So replace all these buildings, get them all twisted and warped, make sure the shape of the actual town is correct, get the edge of here looking lovely, making sure like everything we see when we're out here isn't ugly. It's gonna be a bit of a tricky one, that is, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Let's have a little zoom out, shall we, of how far we've got. So that's like, that is like how the map, you can see all the particles. Nice. Bartleby here, sick. I might have a little play in the game just for a little bit. I do like doing that at the end of these streams. I'm not even sure where I am. I'm in the dark cave right now, so if you want to stick around, I might have a little play on here. If you've got any questions you want to ask, or yeah, stick around and have a chat if you like. Nice. Oh. Did have a little thing before where I was buying some card packs because I was like, I don't know why, because like I could have just spent the money on having a membership, but I was like, I want to like redo the game and have like sick gear like throughout the whole experience. So like I'd buy packs when I was like level 10 to get level 10 gear, and then see which school had the better packs, and then I like remake a wizard with that school in mind, and just see how easy it made the game. But yeah, I know packs aren't a good thing to invest your money into. I should make this game bigger now, shouldn't I? I'll have to make this bigger. What's the next size up? I'll do it after I've finished this fight.
Fine, take the talisman, free the miscreants, but you will all be chow for the Great One, whose gaze enthralls and whose teeth destroy.
Nah, it's gonna be a full screen. Don't want full screen. That's... No, 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 no. No full screen. I suppose that's okay. Do you have a favourite dungeon that you'd like doing, or you would kind of redo each time? There's raids and stuff, isn't there? No. Or do you have like a preferred raid then? Like, is there any raid you like to play? I remember leaving the stream last time. I was like, should I pop the bubbles? Yeah, they'll be alright. They're not gonna go anywhere. What level am I now? Yeah, level 10, that's what I thought.
At last! I'll get everyone to safety. Find us back by Nolan and we can discuss next steps.
Should we get all these? I think Unicorn Wear is going to be a fun one to make as well. Before we even get to like the roads with the enemies, we've got all the whole start bit with the arena and the little circus tents on the side. Then you've got the fountain down below. Got a gazebo in there. All sorts of stuff we got to look at. More of a PvP player, but I had to pick probably the Celestial Dungeon. Pretty cool. What's your rank then in PvP? I don't really do a rank. I did try it for a little bit. I can't remember where I got to, but don't think it was very high. Maximus Tower. Let's do... Actually, I think one of these bosses you fight some of these anyway, so it might be worth doing that. I know I should probably use a teleporter, but I will. He will. Marshall. Nice. It's Warlords is the top one, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Nice, well done. That is an achievement, that is. I'm not even going to guess what I got to because I can't remember. Oh no, I've not put my... oh no, this is going to be a tough one. I forgot to put my my snowman on and everything. To make sure all these hits count. It's been a good stream now, I think. Managed to get a bit done. It's always not as much as you think you're gonna get done, but nah, it was good. I've had some people like comments about little tutorials and how I do things, so I've just been trying to explain a bit more on how I have done things. If there was like new things that I figured out, I'll try and mention that as well. So just trying to make sure like I'm as keeping it entertaining whilst doing the work. Remember I used to have Commander as a rank. Commander. Damn. Why do I feel like I feel like I had a Captain one, which wasn't very high, was it? So that's probably as far as I got. They got it with like a level 10, level 12 storm that I was doing like little PvP matches with. It's pretty cool. I think in general with games I'm more of a PvE player compared to a PvP. I do like just dungeon crawling with people rather than playing against people. He's got two... let's get a trap and then see if we need healing after that. Because he's got 3 pips now, so he might hit hard next time. So I'm tempted to just heal, just to give me some health. Probably didn't need to, but oh well. And clearly I didn't need my snowman either. Oh god, I'm boosted. Okay, now I'm glad I healed. Oh yes. Go on, Muffin. Healing me up like that. Appreciate that. Yeah, man, what they need is a pet pavilion app on your phone, and you can just train your pets. Still use the energy as you would on the game. Like I've got 55 energy, so I can't just like be on there all the time. But it's a better way to train your pets than just having to be on here and just be like playing the little mini games the whole time. Because it's a mission to get yourself to an ancient? Yeah, ancient. I've got 1 ancient pet. After all these years, 1 ancient pet, because it's just how long it takes to do. I've got a really good storm pet and a really good just like overall all-rounded pet. Let's do that. Because I've got like a storm hound which gives you defense on everything, unicorn and sprites, and then attack on everything. But that's good for Storm because obviously it's Storm Hound. And then I've got a Zaka the same. Oh, wait, it gives you something else as well. Because I've got that one to Ancients. Can't remember what else it gave. But then I've got like just a Sea Dragon. That has the healing, defense, and attack stats on it. So that's just like if you want to have like a pet for all characters. Not got it on this one. Muffin, I think, there's a little bit of defense for ice, so I just thought I'll keep Muffin with my ice character, and eventually I will train him up. As long as I do Sprite and they are actually active doing Sprite when I need it, then that's sad. Let's defeat one more. I was really trying to get there's some spells you can get from the crown packs. It's like a death school one. It's like one that attacks all enemies. It's only like a 3 pip or something. I was really trying to get that one. Can't remember what it was. Some sort of like goat thing. But yeah, I know you're meant to like unlock it later down the line anyway. I thought for like, imagine that whilst you're still like level 5, 10 going through some of these missions. It'd be cool to have. go and hand these in then.
You won't get past Colonel Romulus anyway.
Where's
You're
the...
just wasting your time.
There. Wasting your time. Dude, I might hand these in and then I might finish up there, guys. 3 hours, almost 3.5 hours. That's pretty good going, I'd say. And then hopefully I should be streaming on a Thursday evening. It won't be in the day, it'll be on the evening, like somewhere past 6 o'clock. Do like an hour or two on that, but yeah, see how it goes. But for now, thank you all very much for tuning in. Thank you for the new subscribers that we've had today. Really appreciate all the support you guys are giving me, of course, and hopefully I'll see some of you in the future streams. But for now, enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and I'll see you in the future. Bye bye.